How old was Avraham Avinu when he found God? Many opinions see Avraham as a young child, a precocious young child, say 6 or 7 years old, when he found God, with God appearing to him, and from then on, he became God's messenger on earth, discovering and unearthing monotheism and bequeathing it to the rest of the world, starting with Ur Kasdim. The Rambam takes a very different approach. The Rambam believed that Abraham was 40 years old. Why? What made the Rambam take this different approach? Well, in fact, the Rambam tells us that Abraham found God by looking at the world and thinking and reasoning. He took a rational approach. He looked at the world and he said, is it possible that everything in the world is brought about because of somebody that makes it happen? Is it possible that the world doesn't have a creator that brought it into being? And because of that, Rambam argues, Avraham Avinu began to believe in the one God who controlled, who created, who rules the entire earth. For the Rambam, as opposed to many others, Avraham Avinu was actually the premier philosopher of his age. He was one who used his brain, used his rational thought in order to come to God's existence. And that for that reason, for the Rambam, Avraham had to be a seasoned intellectual, a man of 40 years old, a person who had thought a lot, who had taken life seriously, looked at the world through a different lens. Shabbat Shalom.